Hello everybody, this is M. Subbalakshmi, MCom MPhil, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, St.Josephs Arts and Science College for Women, Osuri. The process of choosing and managing a collection of investment that satisfy a client's business or institution's long-term financial goal and risk tolerance is known as portfolio management. That is, subdividing your investments into long-term, short-term, and where you are going to invest. Segregating your investment plans can be known as portfolio management. Portfolio management can be passive and active. Passive portfolio is the long-term solution that can be set and forgotten is called passive. In simple meaning, passive is we don't be very active, right? So purchasing one or more exchange traded fund, index fund could be part of it. And this is often known as index investing or indexing. So modern portfolio theory can assist those who construct indexed portfolio in optimizing the mix. An active portfolio. Active portfolio management involves attempting to best the performance in what investment is going to bring to you, and close-end funds are generally actively managed. What is this close-ended funds is you may not be going for further investments. And active managers may use any of a wide range of quantitative or qualitative model to aid in their evaluations of potential investment. So you can have both passive as well as active portfolio management in your segregating your investments. Only if we segregate according to active and passive portfolio, we can have a very good kind of investment. And these are the elements of portfolio management: asset allocation, diversification, rebalancing, and tax efficiency. Asset allocation is how we are going to allocate the assets according to our investment plans. So initially we cannot allocate all the investment as a single asset, right? We have to invest in different baskets to have a better income and balance the investment plans, because of which if we get loss in some investment, we can compensate the loss with the profit in some other investment. And next is going to be the diversification. As I said earlier, our investment plan should have a diversification. That is, we have to give in to different investment plans. Then only we will be able to balance our investments, and this diversification help us in doing so. Next is going to be the portfolio rebalancing. Portfolio rebalancing is a process of changing the weightings of assets in an investment portfolio. What is mean by weighting of asset is that ideally we cannot keep an asset idle for many years. The income or the interest we are getting from such an asset may be very low. So how we are going to rebalance that? Sometimes even the asset can become non-performing asset. So non-performing asset is the asset will become useless. So how we are going to rebalance such kind of asset is an important task and challenge to the portfolio managers. So we have to understand the rebalancing methods in having this portfolio. So these are the elements of portfolio. The last but not least, the strategy is, or the element is, tax efficiency, because it involves selling of investments have declined in the value to offset gains from other investments. So if we have a loss, we can compensate with other kind of efficiencies. It will provide you with tax efficiency. This means tax burden is lower when you seek out tax efficient investments. When you go for tax efficient investments, the tax burden on you may get reduced. So these are the elements of portfolio management. Every concept have its own advantages as well as disadvantages. Likewise, portfolio management also have its own advantages and disadvantages. Some of the advantages are making right investment choice. By having a good portfolio, we can select the investment choice. As we are segregating the investments, we know where to fetch higher rate of interest or rate of return will be more. That is the next point, maximizing return. This can be possible only through portfolio management, and it helps to avoid disaster. What do you mean by disaster in finance? That definitely we lose a huge amount of money sometimes, especially in businesses like investments like share market and all those things. So to avoid such kind of a disasters, if we have a diversification and if the portfolio is very good, we can go for good portfolio management will help us to avoid the disaster. Track the performance. We can compare the investment plans from one plan to another, and we can track the performance of the investment plans. And manages liquidity. Liquidity is very much important in any kind of a business. So we can understand where to have a liquid cash and where to have a long-term investments, and it avoids the risk. And avoiding risk is an important advantages of portfolio management, where to avoid the risk. And it improves the financial understanding, how we are going to be able to financially understand the portfolio, because many times we lack the financial understanding to investments. These are the advantages of portfolio management, and there are some disadvantages in portfolio management. What are the disadvantages are risk of over diversification. Sometimes what we will do is that while segregating portfolio, we may go for diversified risk, right? Diversification is very much essential in a portfolio, but too much of anything will become nothing, right? So risk of over diversification will be there, and no downside productions. So we cannot have a downside production in case of our investment plans. And faculty forecasting is also an important problem. The person who is preparing the portfolio may go right or wrong in future. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of portfolio management. To conclude, to have a very good portfolio management is essential for any kind of an investment. Thank you.